Being saved is a great feeling. A relationship with Jesus Christ started around middle school. My parents had us in church every Sunday, every Wednesday. It was more a tradition at that point. I didn't have a personal relationship with the Lord until one altar call on a Sunday, and the youth pastor told us we needed to make a decision for ourselves. We couldn't rely on our parents. It had to be a decision on our own, and that's when I made it.
Struggling right now. That injury really set me back. It's hurt my confidence. It has me, not where I want to be at. I see the other girls, and I'm just really just trying to get back on track. And so I just really got to dig into my faith at this point. And I just keep constantly reminding myself, when I am weak, He is strong. And so I'm really telling myself, I can't do this in my own strength. Even the Word says, it's not by your strength, it's not by your bow that you have victories, it's by God. So I just have to press in on Him. If He chooses to bless me, then He gets all the glory. So that's what I'm really just trying to rely on right now.
I was brought up Christian. My mom and dad, we would go to church, and just my mom, I could always hear my mom's voice, be a Christian, and you're starting to say or think bad things about people. Matt, be a Christian, kind of that funny cliche, but it always stuck with me. And that's kind of always how I lived my life. And the one thing I always believed was that God gave me this gift of being able to play this game, and I needed to give that gift back to the world and give it to the ones I loved, and that sacrifice for me to be here.
For me, I just trusted that God would do the healing process, would figure things out for me, and just, I had gone through some ups and downs and all that, so I had to really, really focus on walking in the Spirit and living in it.
Out or not, I think that my faith definitely helps me to stop being so results driven. I think you always want to look at a race and say, if I didn't win, it wasn't a success. But I think there's so much more to it than that. The Lord has constantly revealed Himself to me throughout my career, ever since the beginning, ever since even coming into track, because I think I had a plan for my life, and it was it definitely wasn't this. And so I think right away, it's okay, this is a different path than I was going to go down, but if this is what, the Lord's will is, then let's go with it.
All this baseball stuff, everything in Africa, all the charities, all that stuff is all great, but the ultimate glory is not for us. We're not here to try and gain accolades for ourselves and gain fame and all this stuff. I think, the reason that we play baseball and I get to do interviews like this is to understand that, God gave us all these opportunities to glorify Him, and I think that's kind of what it's all about.